whole team, you guys. Yes.
Stay late though.
Shout out to my best friends. Just get my scalp. That's where all that be sweating is my head. I feel great. I got lashes on for the first time. I got this makeup. I feel like I look like a princess. I had 2 years on her. I said she wouldn't beat me out, and we graduated together. So I'm Yumna. I'm a native of Pine Bluff. I went to Pine Bluff High School. I actually came to APB on a full scholarship and messed all of that up.
Oh, she had a full ride, like $50-some thousand. And she ended up just not handling her business. And she lost her scholarship. And she had to pay because she was adamant about finishing, because that was the thing. I always asked her, do you want to finish school? If you want to finish school, this is what you have to do. I'm not going to help you pay for it. So, and guess what? She went to the local credit union. She got a loan, and I think she has paid it down to almost about $1,000 now. But hey, she took care of it. She handled her business, and guess what? She saw that paper trail. She saw where she entered. She had the scholarships. She made good grades. Then she started falling off. But going through that, she couldn't see it. So once she saw that paper trail, she really started to come to herself. I got to get back on track. This is not what my mom raised. So she can say that she did it. I'm proud of her.
Yeah.
I wanted my GPA to stay good. I hate going to class, right? So I came up with the idea. I don't even think I came up with the idea. An upperclassman told me, if you drop a class, it won't mess your GPA up, right? The upperclassman did not tell me that it would mess up my financial aid, though. And that really came back to bite me in the tail, okay? I ended up having to sit out a semester in which I actually ultimately decided I wasn't coming back to school. I never really wanted to come anyway. You graduate high school, you go to college. That's what everybody taught us at that point in time. So that's what I did. I didn't know what I wanted to do or anything. I didn't really find a passion for school until I had to sit out. And I wasn't comfortable in Pine Bluff. Like, I knew I wanted to go on to do bigger things. And, Pine Bluff will always be home, but you gotta branch out. So, I came back to school. Well, I worked the semester. I saved up my money. I was totally thrown off with the fact you have to pay for your classes before you register for them. But once I did that, I got in school. I switched to agriculture because all my friends graduated with jobs. Literally, every single one of them. And I said, if they doing it, I can too. I switched to agriculture, and I got a job in the agriculture department on campus. I was at work one day, and a USDA representative came to talk to the students in the agriculture department. I wasn't even supposed to go hear her speak. My boss came and said, hey, they got food in there, go get you something to eat. And I literally went to get some pizza. And I heard the lady speak, and she sparked the interest in me that I went right to my computer and applied for every single internship that she mentioned in that meeting. The internships were with the United States Department of Agriculture working for natural resources. And what really sparked my interest was the fact that she said, you can come to California. We gonna pay for you to get to California. We gonna pay for where you live at in California, and we gonna pay you. Sign me up, okay? Sign me. I grew up in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. You think I'm not gonna take a free summer to California? I don't care what I'm doing. I'm sure I'll figure it out when I get there. And when I got there, I loved my job. I extended my internship like 4 weeks the first summer I was there. And then the second summer I went, I stayed for 3 whole months. I came back to school, I finished up, and they offered me a job, and I'll be leaving next month. And I'm beyond blessed.
Although it was a rough journey, it was a journey that she had to travel. And that was one thing that I always encouraged her to just own up to your journey. You know, this is your path. You can't be cheated out of it. You know, if decisions you've made, own up to that, and whatever is meant for you, it will be there. You know, so just keep going, keep going. You have to encourage them. They have a lot that they carry on themselves, but at the end of the day, as parents, we have to remember that we did things. We didn't have social media, but we did things and we made silly decisions, but at the end of the day, we kept going and just knowing, let them know that you have their back. So just continue to encourage them, and because the last thing that they need is to know or feel disappointment from you. So just be positive. It may be a time where you have to, experience tough love, because we had a lot of that.
I really think I cut you off.
No, go ahead.
I think the tough love made us closer than I ever would have thought. Like when we did have our little rough patch, like I didn't think we was gonna get as close as we are now. I know it was one point in time. She took the phone she bought me, and I got a new phone, and I didn't even give her my number. My mama had to write me on Facebook, and that was like the lowest we ever got.
And it came after I had to put her out. So, because you're not gonna disrespect my home. So I put her out. And I think that was another wake-up call for her to know that, wow, you know what? She had to come back. She apologized. She made it right. You have to make it right before you can move forward. So, yeah, I always have to say that they did, because she saw that wasn't anybody else going to be there for her like her mom.
I didn't really have anybody that was discouraging to me. Like, even though my family was really tough on, if you fall down, you gotta pick yourself up, they will always be encouraging for you, which in turn, it kind of made it easier to get up. And I think that's why I'm really blessed, because I know everybody doesn't have family like mine. If your family isn't really that big of encouragement, let that be your encouragement to show them that I didn't need y'all to do it. You don't. A lot of people, feel like you gotta have your family support. You don't. You can do it on your own, and you can be somebody that you never know who will look up to. Had enough with financial aid. And it really was my fault, but I was taking it out on them, and I was going to the chancellor on them at that point. You know what? I'm sick of y'all. And Miss Mayo, she told me, girl, you look too good for your face to be tore up like that. And that's been my girl ever since. That's how the chancellor became my homeboy, too.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm moving to California over here. I'm gonna miss her. Still my number one fan, though, playing baseball.
I'm still his number one fan.
I be calling him at 5 o'clock in the morning sometimes.
Cause mama let him do what he wanna do.
Yeah, I be calling him at 5 o'clock in the morning. But when they leave, y'all come here, y'all come here. Y'all come here.
He calls us in the middle of the night, and when we answer, he be like, see, I told y'all my sisters would answer the phone.
When they leave, it's gonna be, I'm gonna be good for about a week. Then I'm gonna miss them, because they my sisters. And I love them. And I get on their nerves.
Why you gotta open your mouth? 21 months. I'm 23, she's 25. I'll be 24 in October. She'll be turning 26 next January. I'm proud of her because she worked really hard, and I'm very excited for her to be going to California, for one, because I can go vacation there. Just growing up here and being here all your life, sometimes you want to experience life in a different place. So, yeah.
At one point in time, people was asking Brittany if we was twins, and she was telling them yes, because she was tired of folks asking.
We took baths together. We dressed alike.
Y'all wore your hair
We
alike.
wore our hair alike.
We shared a room till I went to college. Yes, we did.
We were in high. Oh, till you went to college.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God.
At one point, we had 2 twin beds in the room, and we had our beds pushed together like one big bed. I just had to go to sleep before Brittany, so her snoring wouldn't keep me up.
I do not.
And I have the picture, so I'll send it to you.
We out.
Out this.
Out this.
You want the real, right?
If you don't take nothing else away from this video, have fun all the time. That's it.
Important law.
I really hope y'all like my story. Actually, if y'all don't, you'll love it. I like it. Keep going, never give up, have fun all the time, and keep you some good people around. They'll keep you going.